Welcome to the Kayla Lee Show. We're about to leave behind those old school beliefs and those low vibe limitations that lead you to exhaustion and to burnout as you grow your business. Together, we will explore how you can 2x your revenue in the next 90 days, how you can reclaim back 10 plus hours of your week, how you can rapidly create a multi-6-figure business or a 7-figure business in less than 12 months. Okay, before we get into this episode, I needed to share with you because I've just realized that as I was recording the episode around how your fear of failure will stop you from taking your business to the next level. Whilst I was recording that, I was literally fucking up. I did not have my microphone even switched on. So can we take a moment to appreciate that failure is a lesson and an opportunity for growth? I've learned to check my systems before I go live. Okay, so getting into today's episode, how we made $23,568 in new bridal booking sales in January 2023. Now, if you've been in my world for a while, then you know that I love January. There is a vibe, there is an energy, there is something about that whole new year where brides that are going to be getting married in that year are like lit the fuck up. They are so ready. They're in that stage of their buyer cycle where they're like, their awareness, they know who you are, they know that they like you, they love your style, and they're like, I'm ready to lock her in. This is the energy that January brings for the bridal industry. So I love January. I am strategic. I am intentional with our marketing and our sales and our lead gen strategy leading up to January. Why? You need to know that it takes 6 to 8 weeks. So your marketing efforts that you are experiencing right now, so the number of clients that are coming through your books and your inquiries and that are converting into clients is literally an example of 6 to 8 weeks ago, your marketing and strategies then. So your content that you were posting 6 to 8 weeks ago will reflect now. And this is why you don't get immediate results. This is why it is important to be strategic and intentional and purposeful with your content, your marketing, and your leads. If you are wanting to grow your business, you absolutely need to look at implementing lead gen strategies, sales strategies, marketing strategies, and content strategies that will get you fully booked. So you can have your first 100K year. So you can have consistent 10K months of new booking sales coming through. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. In this podcast, I love real, raw, honest conversations. It took me 6+ years to create this level of revenue in my business. I did not create my first 6-figure year until I was in my 7th year of business. I looked at my business like it was a hobby, and the sooner I shifted from hobby mindset into the six-figure CEO, the sooner I implemented the strategies that I just shared with you, the lead gen strategies, the sales strategies, the marketing strategies, the content strategies, the sooner I implemented those in my business, I absolutely pivoted from a 35K year to a 149K year. 2 years later, I created 2 multi-6-figure businesses. Why? Because I'm intentional, purposeful, and I have strategy every single day that I'm consistently showing up in both of my businesses. I know what works, but it's taken me 10 years to get there. I know what's going to get me results in the bridal industry, but it's taken me 10 years to get there. In January 2023 was my 9th year in business. And I created a $23,568 in new bridal booking sales. I have never created that much new bookings in any given month up until this point. In January 2021, I had 6 bridal inquiries and my new booking sales was $680 in revenue. I had 1 bride book, 1 bride convert. In January 2022, I had 17 bridal inquiries, and that was $14,140 in revenue. In January 2023, I had 65 bridal inquiries and 22 converted, and that resulted in $23,568 in revenue. Can you see how my revenue has 2x'd each year? But it wasn't always that way. In January 2021, I actually, in all transparency, prior to January 2021, I did not have intention, purpose, or strategy with my marketing, sales, my content, or my lead gen strategy. They didn't exist in my business. And it's quite clear when I look at my growth that the strategies that I was implementing were getting fucking incredible results. It took me 10 years to get that though. I'm not saying it's going to take you 10 years to get there. I'm illuminating that there is growth and there is also results when you implement strategies that are designed to get you those results. I never used to show up with intention or purpose in my marketing or my sales. I used to post a photo and be like, yep, that's good. That's my client from the weekend. And I literally thought that marketing and sales was putting up a photo on Instagram. That was my belief. I didn't place value on my marketing, my sales, my lead gen. I didn't at all. It was reflecting in my business. I had a hobby mindset, like, oh, I'd be lucky if, like, oh my gosh, I should be ever so lucky, like clients are still booking. Like I had a very scarcity lack mindset. I couldn't even increase my prices because I was too scared people wouldn't book me. But yet, January 2023 was the greatest level of growth that we've ever experienced in Elegant Edge. Now, $23,568 is not even the revenue that we created in that month. This is just new bridal bookings that came through. These are the number of brides that have said yes to being in our world. The number of brides who confirmed and booked and paid their deposit and signed their contract. The number of brides who received a booking confirmation. These are just new brides that came into our world in just the month of January 2023. The difference between January 2021 and January 2023 is that I was intentional and strategic with my content, with my marketing, with my sales, and with my lead gen strategies. When I stopped looking at my business like it was a hobby, when I started to realize that I'm growing a team and my team needs to be fully booked. So I need to actually show up and I need to market and I need to sell and I need to launch and I need to find clients to fill my team's bookings, to fill their calendar. When I decided to grow my team, I realized very quickly that it wasn't just about me, it was about them. It wasn't just about me, it was about them. If I had promised them a position with my business to be a bridal hairstylist, and yet there were no bookings for them, well, what kind of opportunity was that? I had to take on the responsibility of marketing, had to take on the responsibility of truly showing up and creating the most incredible sales experience so that our clients who inquired were absolutely converting. I had to take accountability for ensuring that my team were booked because it wasn't just about me. And this was the shift from hobby into stepping into my 6-figure CEO. This is how I created my first multi-6-figure year in my bridal business. It took me 18 months to go from 149 to multi-6 figures. 18. And in that time, I was able to create my second multi-six-figure business in less than 8 months. Because these strategies work. You can create your multi-six-figure business. It is available. It is possible. You can create consistent 10K months in revenue. You can create consistent 10K months in new bridal booking sales. It is possible. But it does mean that you have to show the fuck up. You have to show up. You have to market. You have to sell. You have to launch. You have to invest your time into growing your business. You have to lean fully into your vision, your desire to create your team, to build your team, to lead your team. It does take you showing the fuck up. It does take you implementing strategies that will get results. Because on the other side of implementing those strategies, on the other side of investing your time into growing your business is honestly success beyond your wildest dreams. This is your shift from hobby into six-figure CEO. This is your shift from hobby into building an empire and a legacy. This is the shift between where you are now and where you desire to be. And this is what I help you to create in six-figure empire. This is a lifetime access to a self-paced program designed to help you implement these exact strategies that are going to collapse time and get you the maximum results. Consistent 10K months at a minimum. Consistent 10K months of new bridal bookings at a minimum. That is your first 20K month in revenue. Let that sink in. Not only can you create your first 6 years in business, but you will be able to create your first multi-6 years in business without a team. Imagine what life would look like if you had a team. Just one more stylist, just one more makeup artist, just one more florist. Imagine. It is all possible for you because it is possible for me, because I have created it. It is absolutely available for you. The difference between where you are now and where I am is I have got the strategies that are getting me the results. I know how the fuck to show up in my business and get maximum impact, maximum results, maximum conversion. This is what I help you to do in six-figure empire. This is the way that you will collapse time and exceed your vision in the next 6 to 12 months.